Hi, I'm Ashish Shah. I take care of corporate finance with Zepto. We launched with Mumbai as a first center in 2021 July, and we started with a bunch of like 10-12 member team, and post like almost 24 months from 2021 up till now, we are a healthy team of more than 1,500 people across the board.
So we are typically an instant delivery business. And our app is very user friendly. A lot of people use it to order a range of products which we deliver within a few minutes.
So basically, while we are getting for our launch and we are starting up, we obviously needed an accounting tool, or we needed some ERP system to manage our accounting and also the employee reimbursement part of it.
So at Zepto, I would say our number one challenge with regards to expense management is that Zepto has several types of expenses and very high volume of expenses.
So there were 2 or 3 important criteria that we were looking at while we wanted to choose a tool. One was accessibility, basically 24/7 accessibility. Second was that you don't need to be in a particular system or a particular place or to access that. Third was scalability, that how do you scale the systems in a larger level. And fourth was handling complexity in terms of different kind of business needs and can it integrate the inventory piece and all of those things. So while we did that, we realized Zoho was the right tool because it has cloud-based infrastructure, so you can access it, log in through any system. You don't need a particular system to log in. You can access it there. Then there are right access that is there, that a particular ID can only view or do certain things. So we found it to be right, and then we moved ahead with Zoho.
So before Zoho Expense, this was done in a bit unorganized manner, but since we onboarded Zoho Expense, be it our petty cash expenses or be it our corporate reimbursements, Zoho Expense has helped us bring it all together in one place.
And we started with Mumbai as the first location, and then we expanded to all the major metro cities, NCR, Delhi, Gurgaon, Pune, Chennai, Hyderabad, Bangalore, Kolkata. So we service all those cities, and we now have more than 200 plus locations that we operate out of.
And because of that, we have a lot of strategically placed delivery hubs all over India. So a lot of our staff works from there, our ops team. They incur a lot of petty cash expenses for these delivery hubs, which are all routed through Zoho Expense. So that is one big use of Zoho Expense for us.
So in terms of stores, I think just to run the stores, you really required a very basic and a day-to-day things, which is like first is stationery. And the other thing that also just to run the store, you need a DG because the electricity is required. So DG requires diesel. Okay, the store, what store needs to do, they need to pay the money to get all of the stationery and all. So to buy that, they have to spend money from their pocket. And just to make it run so smoothly, they have uploaded their bills. So Zoho Expense helped them just to buy the stationery, and on the same day, they just upload their bill on the application. I get the same day a notification to Zoho, and I just simply approve it. And within some time, as per the time, they'll get their money in their account. And that's so easy in terms of using a day-to-day operations.
And we have set the custom approval flows and different expense categories, different locations, so we are able to accurately capture our expenses as well as process them and pay it to the employees in a very structured, organized manner. So that's very helpful. Secondly, we also have our corporate employees, and there are various employee benefit policies that our company has, because of which certain amounts are reimbursable to them. So even the corporate employees use Zoho Expense extensively.
So in Zoho Expense, there are a few features which I really love. One of them is basically the auto scan of the invoices, which makes it very easy for me to file my expenses. Basically, I just put on the invoices, system automatically reads a lot of data points and fills those data points there itself. So I just need to probably enter 1 or 2 fields and it's done. It probably takes a few seconds rather than minutes to kind of file an expense.
My personal usage, I have to travel, so I have to use cabs, which is Ola and Uber. So whenever I just end my trip, I'll get an invoice, I'll upload it on Zoho and just submit it directly. So that also helped me to get my reimbursement from the finance. Other than that, we also do a lot of activities at the store. Maybe there is a celebration of the festival. Maybe we have to make some OTs because we are running a store. So when we pay from our pocket, we need to get it. We again get a bill, and then again we put it in Zoho. And it's a very easy cycle. You get a bill, you upload it, and you get it reimbursed. And for me, it's very easy to use because my team is sending me bills, and I'm able to just simply swipe it to the approve by cross-checking it, and it's done. So they'll get the money back.
And with functionalities like on mobile app where the approvers can approve on the go, or the user can log in his claim on the go, which was a very good functionality which people loved. And secondly, you have approval matrices and your amount you can set up for different kind of expenses. So those kind of things help. People don't need to look at policies again and again. Those reminders are shared by Zoho Expenses on that whether you're exceeding a particular limit, and accordingly they can approve.
Okay, so as a manager, I think it's my first duty, whenever my team is putting up a bill, so I have to review it and approve it to help them claiming their expenses really well. So in general, whenever we get because I'm handling multiple stores and there are multiple expenses day in day out, so I get multiple bills, and so there are so many receipts. Okay, so with Zoho Expense, I think it's really a good feature where I don't need to review all the bills by myself and just check all the details by one. So whenever there is a violation or any sort of there is some wrong inputs I have entered, so Zoho Expense shows that there is some violation with this particular bill. So it's very easy for me to just simply click on that particular bill, check what are the problems over there, and just simply reject it and put my comments, so that even whosoever my subordinate who put the bill over there, he'll also get notified immediately that this is what I have done wrong. So he can upload the bill again, and I can simply approve it, and it will go directly to the finance. So this entire thing has helped me to approve the bill so fast. My team is able to spend money more because they're getting the reimbursement back, so they don't need to wait for a lot of money.
So those things are very helpful. And then the last part is the analytics part, the leadership team that to evaluate what are the different lines of expenses we are incurring, what can we do there, how can we improve our efficiency in terms of cost. So those are the things I think which is really helpful as a tool which kind of completes the entire journey, right from faster filing claims to faster approval process, and then the analytics which is ready 24/7. You can just click off a button, see what is happening, and take accordingly measures as an organization.
So another thing I love about Zoho Expense is its amazing customer experience. Whenever I need to reach out to them regarding anything, I simply use the chat option that's available on the platform, and someone from the support team typically resolves my queries in a couple of minutes. Absolutely great response time that is available to all the users of Zoho Expense. Secondly, we have been using Zoho Expense right from the company's inception. So as the company has grown, even how we use Zoho Expense has grown, and the customer team has always been there with us, helping us adapt and helping us, plan our Zoho Expense in a way that's most beneficial for our organization. So absolutely, big thumbs up to the CX team of Zoho Expense.
That made our life easier and easy to scale, and people were already using Zoho for multiple other things. So it was an easy integration for us, and a full-fledged ERP solution that we are using all the modules at one go rather than using some other tool where you need time to spend to integrate, and the cost would also be higher and manage those tools. Here Zoho was also helping us 24/7 backup. Overall, that was the reason that we chose Zoho, because of functionality, ease of use, convenience, mobile app, and obviously also the cost as well. Obviously, as a startup, there are a lot of difficulties that come your way, but over a period of time, when Zoho has also been one of our help where we are able to solve accounting issues, build our entire finance team around Zoho using the Zoho tool, because it complements in a way because it's a cloud-based solution, so we're able to scale much faster, much easier, and the team has been very comfortable using Zoho, and it has helped us in early days to kind of scale up and probably go faster with a lot of system integrations and stuff like that. I think Zoho does the job. While it can integrate with not just with Zoho books, but it also can integrate with other platforms as well for larger organizations who probably work with other ERPs as well. So I think that integration that is available with other tools also helps. So yeah, it is something that I think has helped us for last 2 years greatly, and something that people should try out at least.